Do you know what to look for in a social media management firm? With 94% of marketers using social media, it's not surprising that so many companies invest in social channels as a way to reach customers. Hi, I'm Erica Taylor Montgomery, CEO of Three Girls Media. In this episode of 2-Minute Marketing Tips, I'm sharing what to look for when you're making the important decision about who to trust with your company's social media marketing. It's important to make an informed decision before you hire a social media agency or consultant. These 10 questions will give you a strong understanding of how to determine what you should expect, what extent you'll be involved in the campaign, and how you'll both work together. First of all, you should ask who will be managing your social media accounts. When you talk to an agency about managing your business's social media marketing, make sure you ask who your account manager will be. For example, will they have a dedicated team member focused on your company, or will they have multiple people working on your accounts? Who do you contact if you've got questions or new information about your business? Second, you should ask them how they develop a social media strategy. It's important to have a social media strategy in place before you begin your campaign. This provides a roadmap for which platforms you'll focus on, how often you'll update those pages, when updates will go live, and what type of content you'll be sharing. If you're talking to a social media expert that doesn't create a strategy or can't provide a brief overview of how they create one, move on to another potential partner. Third, ask the company if you need to provide the content. It's important to establish exactly what you're responsible for during your social media campaign. Will the firm provide images or video for your Instagram or Facebook account? Do you need to send relevant industry news, or will they find it for you? Their answers will give you insight into what the demands on your time will be as you begin working together. Fourth, ask if the content they create will be used by another business, or is it exclusive to your company? So many social media agencies use the exact same content for all their clients or even themselves. In fact, many subscribe to third-party vendors that create content for them as well as other firms. If you want your business to stand out in the sea of social media content, it's important your pages share unique content that's completely customized to your brand. If the possible partner you're considering can't provide this, it's time to talk to somebody else. Fifth, ask the company how they will develop social media updates, images, and other content for your brand. This question will provide you with some insight into the agency's process. Do they have a team of graphic designers creating content for all of their clients? Or will you have a dedicated team member crafting images and updates based on their firsthand knowledge of your company? Question number 6 to ask a potential social media marketing partner or consultant is, what types of content will you be posting? Although you're using social media to promote your brand, it's important that every update is not about your business. Remember, the key to social media is being social. Would you be interested in talking to someone that only talks about themselves all the time? It is no different on social media. Instead, it's better to strike a balance between updates that provide something of value specifically for your followers, such as an interesting article, an inspiring quote, or a funny graphic, and updates that are directly promotional. At Three Girls Media, we subscribe to the 80-20 rule, which means that 20% of the updates are all about your business, and the remaining 80% of the updates we share are news, images, or videos that are related to your industry, but not specifically directly about your company. Question number 7, will the content have your brand's voice and personality? This goes back to ensuring social media content is carefully crafted to reflect your business and only your business. Any social media expert you hire should have the ability to learn your brand's voice and personality and craft every piece of content to fit within that voice. The 8th question to ask a social media company you're interviewing is, will I be able to see the updates before they go live? Before you hire a social media partner, it's important to establish clear expectations. While some businesses prefer not to spend time reviewing updates before they go live, It's an important step for quality control. By spending just a few minutes looking over the content before it goes live on your social pages, you can make sure that it's accurate to both your industry and your brand. Number 9, ask who will respond to my followers' questions, comments, and messages. This is another important expectation to establish. Will the social media agency you hire monitor your account for fan interaction? What do they do if you receive a question, a comment, or a message? Will they expect you to respond, or will they be taking care of it for you? And lastly, you'll want to ask the agency how much of your social media audience will grow and how quickly it will grow. Before your campaign begins, it's important to establish clear expectations and measurable goals. A lot of your growth will depend on a variety of factors, such as how often you're updating your page, if you're running an ad campaign at the same time, and more. Still, take time to ask this question so you can establish reasonable expectations with your social media partner. By asking these 10 questions, you should have a good feeling for whether or not the social media agency or consultant you're interviewing is a good fit for your business. If you have questions or need help improving your business's social media presence, don't hesitate to reach out to me through the contact page of our website at threegirlsmedia.com. I'm happy to answer all of the questions in this podcast for you. I also offer a complimentary consultation so I can learn about your company's goals and needs and prepare a custom marketing proposal for your business. Interested? Just shoot me an email at info@threegirlsmedia.com. Thanks for listening.